Hello, hi friends. This is Dr. Balu. Having 20 years of experience, I'm going to deal the subject digital circuits strictly according to the latest GATE syllabus. In the last lecture, we discussed about the concept of a floating point representation. In this lecture, we are going to see the previous GATE problems on floating point representation. In this problem, they have given minus 14.25, a decimal value. So, we need to convert into the IEEE 754 standard floating point format, okay, which is a single precision 32-bit we need to convert. The remaining thing is explanation they given 1 bit for sine and 8 bit for biased exponent and 23 bits for mantissa. This everything explanation given. But only thing conclusion here is minus 14.25 a decimal number we need to convert into single precision 32-bit floating point format IEEE 754 standard. Let us see the solution. The given decimal number is minus 14.25. We need to convert into single precision 32-bit format where S bit 0 denotes positive number and 1 denotes negative number, and exponent E, that is 8-bit excess 127 exponent, and mantissa 23 bits of mantissa. We need to convert into these 32 bits. The step 1 is negative sign. Here they have given negative sign. So yes, we got. So S is equal to 1. That indicates that is a negative number. That is the first step. The second step is convert the given decimal number into binary equivalent. So take this 14.25 and convert into binary value. So how to convert divisions and multiplications? So let us say 14. This is 7. Remainder 0. 3. Remainder 1. 1 and remainder 1. This is 1 1 or 1 0 is the integer part, and the fraction part 0.25 into 2 equal to 0.5, that is a 0 is given here. 0.5 into 2 equal to 1.0, this is 1. So in this direction we need to take, and this is 0 1 after binary point. So whatever the given the decimal value, we need to first convert into binary. This is the second point. And third point, we need to get the normalized equivalent. How many binary digits you move left from here to 1, 2, 3. So 2 power 3. 2 power 3. So when you move this side, whatever the exponent will increases. Exponent will increases. Right. So 3 points we moved left. So 2 power 3 we need to take. So this is the third point. And fourth point is we need to find out this exponent. E is nothing but exponent plus 127. 127 is the bias. We need to add to the original exponent. Exponent is 3. So 3 plus 127 we need to do. That is 130. If you convert to binary, then it is 1 5 zeros 1 0. So this is the 8-bit capital E, which is a biased exponent. So once E determined, then we have to go for this mantissa, which is a 23-bit. So mantissa we will get here, from here to here. So this one we no need to consider. This 11001. this 11001, and it is a 23 bit. We need to fill all these zeros. See here, minus 14.25 equal to the sign bit 1 and capital E exponent, biased exponent, and the total mantissa. Right. Now once you got this one, 32-bit format came, and then you need to convert into 4 bits hexadecimal. Once you got this 32-bit IEEE format, then we can convert into hexadecimal, right? So 1100, this is C, and 0001, this is 1, and 0110, this is 6, 0100, this is 4, 0000, this is 0, 0000, this is 0, 0000, this is 0, and lastly 0000, this is 0. So option A is correct. Right. So as a conclusion here, when the decimal number is given, the procedure is we need to find out first the sign bit, and then convert it to a binary and normalize it, and then find the capital E biased exponent by adding 127, and find the mantissa, inserting all zeros to complete the 23 bit, and finally write the IEEE 754 format according to this single precision. So this is how we can convert a decimal number into IEEE 32-bit format. Now let us see a practice problem where this 32-bit number is given. We need to convert back into the decimal number. Okay. Let us take as a practice, we'll take the same number, 32-bit IEEE format, then try to convert back minus 14.25, how it will come or not. So this is a scientific notation. Okay. 1 point m mantissa into 2 power exponent, which is a original exponent. Step 1, s equal to, already there is a 1 here, that's why it is a negative number. In the second step, we need to find out the original exponent. We know this is E, capital E, which is a biased exponent. So biased exponent is given this one. So we need to find out the decimal equivalent. Okay, how we get? This is 1 into 2 power 7 plus 1 into 2 power 1, that is 128 plus 2, that is 130. And we know that E is the biased exponent, the original exponent plus 127. Now how to get this original exponent? E minus 127. Right? That is 130 minus 127, exponent is 3. So now we need to find out mantissa. So how to get mantissa? So here you see this one, there is 1 point, implicitly 1 point is there, and this is 11001. Up to here we need to consider. There is no value for these zeros, because after binary point zeros, last zeros, there is no need to take. So this is 11001, like this we need to take 11001. This is 1 is implicitly. Now convert into decimal. This 1 indicates 1 into 2 power 0, plus this 1 indicates 1 into 2 power minus 1, 1 into 2 power minus 2, this one, and lastly last one is 1 into 2 power minus 5. If you calculate this one, this is 1.78125. Okay. Now you substitute in this scientific notation. So the decimal equivalent is minus, this is a mantissa 1.78125 into 2 power exponent is 3. That equals minus 1.78125 into 8. That equal to minus 14.25. Option B is correct. So as a conclusion, when the 32-bit floating point number is given, how to convert a decimal equivalent? So the scientific notation we need to follow. Yes, already is there given. That is the first point. As a second step, here E is given, capital E is given. From that, we need to find out original exponent, that is 3. And from this mantissa, that is 1.11001, where this 1 is implicitly available in the computer, and convert into the decimal number. Now, follow the scientific notation, this mantissa into 2 power 3. That is 2 power 3 is nothing but 8. We got option B is correct. So this is the procedure to convert the given IEEE format into the decimal equivalent. Now let us take a decimal number 424, convert into IEEE 754 floating point notation. The given decimal number is a positive value. 424 is nothing but positive value. So S already it is 0. So now convert this 424 into this binary equivalent. That is the first point. Get the normalized equivalent as the second step. So you assume there is a binary point here. So how many digits we need to move left? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we put here and 2 power 8. 8 times we shifted left. So this is normalized equivalent. These zeros no value. So up to here we need to consider into 2 power 8. So this is normalized equivalent. Now find out capital E. Capital E is nothing but exponent. We already got 8. Okay. So 8 plus 127 we need to do 135 and convert into binary equivalent. Now find out the mantissa. Mantissa is available here 10101, and the remaining this 10101 and the remaining all zeros, that is 23-bit mantissa. Now once you got this one, now write all the format. So this is sign bit is 0 and exponent to capital E we got, fill it 8-bit, and this is a mantissa 23 bits. Directly we have written here. Now as a practice problem, take this value and convert back into 424. Convert back into the decimal equivalent. Let us see that one. So take the same number and convert back into decimal equivalent. So obviously 424 should come. Option A should come. And let us see. So scientific notation we know. So S equal 0 indicates that it is a positive number. Okay. And we need to find out the original exponent. For that we know E equal to original exponent plus 127. So where original exponent equal to E minus 127, yes, that is 135 minus 127, that is 8. Now mantissa is, you come here, what is the mantissa here? 10101. Yeah, 1 is implicitly is here, that's why 1.10101. Now convert into decimal. Okay, so 1 into 2 power 0 for this one, plus 1 into 2 power minus 1 after binary point, that is 1, and this 0 no need to take. 1 into 2 power minus 3 for this one, and 1 into 2 power minus 5 for this one. So if you calculate this one, okay, 1.65625. This bracket is not there. So once you got mantissa and exponent and sign, then you can write in the scientific notation. So the decimal equivalent equal to 1.65625 into 2 power 8. So 2 power 8 is 256. If you multiply this one, 424. This is how we can convert the given binary IEEE format into the decimal equivalent. Convert the decimal number minus 26 into IEEE 754 floating point notation. S equal to 1. That is the first step. Second step is convert the given decimal number, that is 26, into the binary equivalent. Get the normalized equivalent. How to get the normalized equivalent? You assume a binary point at the rightmost. So how many times we shift? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why 2 power 4. You shift here, and this is 2 power 4. Okay. This is the normalized equivalent. So now find out capital E, that is biased exponent. We know the biased exponent equal to original exponent plus 127. So here original exponent is this 4 plus 127, that is 131. Convert into binary equivalent. Now find mantissa. Mantissa is available here. 1010, and the remaining zeros you have to put 1010. The remaining zeros we need to put. That is 23 bits. The last step is write IEEE 754 format, where minus 126 equal to the sign bit 1, and this is capital E, biased exponent, and finally this is mantissa 23 bit we need to write. As a practice problem, take this value and convert back into minus 26. Let us see. Yeah. This question is asked in 2008 GATE for 1 mark. This floating point number is given. We need to find out the decimal equivalent. We know the scientific notation. This 1 point, this is a normalized mantissa into 2 power original exponent. So what is the sign bit here? This is given 1. 1 indicates what? That is a negative number. Minus we need to take in the answer. So we need to find out the actual original exponent. So capital E is given 10000011. That we need to take here and find out decimal equivalent. That is 131 came here by using the positive powers for the radix. Okay. So we know that E equal to exponent plus 127. So how to find out this original exponent? E minus 127, right? So that 4 came here. That is step 2, original exponent. So now mantissa. How to get this mantissa? We know this 101, right? The remaining zeros no need to consider up to 1. Okay. So here 101 we need to take here, and it is normalized. This one already there in the computer. So 1.101. Now convert into decimal by using positive powers and negative powers. Positive powers before decimal point and negative powers after decimal point if you convert, and then this one 1.625. So once you got the sign and original exponent and mantissa. Now write in the scientific notation. So final decimal equivalent is this minus 1.625, that is mantissa, into 2 power 4, that is original exponent. And if you calculate, this is minus 26. Option C is correct. So these are about IEEE 754 floating point format. So as a conclusion, we have solved the previous gate problems and practice problems to convert the decimal equivalent to IEEE format, and to convert IEEE format to the decimal equivalent. Thank you, friends.